Hello. Um, I'm going to post today about what I taught today in Sunday school. It was called The Crutch, and it's part 2 of The Crutch. I had posted earlier this week about part 1 and how earlier this week or last week at Sunday school, I had talked about the crutch and how it can be used as a handicap or to help us in a time of need. Today, I am going to continue the lesson on the crutch, and I'm going to dig a little bit deeper. I shared how last week I was using relationships as my handicap crutch and expressed how those relationships were just outer manifestations of what was going on inside of me. Inside of my heart, I had expressed last week also how I shared how purple my foot was from spraining my ankle and how God showed me that it was the condition of my heart. And I also had suffered rejection and I suffered abandonment. I felt like I wasn't good enough. And I carried all that baggage with me from relationship to relationship. And with each failed relationship, the baggage got heavier and the cut became deeper. Sometimes we have pain that we're harboring in, and it's not allowing us to heal or move forward. Sometimes we allow our past experiences to handicap us or weigh us down, and as reasons to not move forward with ourselves, which hinder us in our process. Yes, we can definitely prolong our process, and we can do that through denial or through rejecting what God is trying to reveal in us. Denial is not only a river in Egypt. When we're in denial, think of it as putting a cover, a band-aid, over a wound that needs stitches. It's not going to heal properly. When we're in denial, it's like we're putting Febreze or perfume or cologne on ourselves without taking a shower first. We're not digging down to the root of the problem. We're only spraying something pretty on the top or trying to represent something pretty when we're really just broken inside and we have this baggage, this garbage inside of us that we need to get out. Many of us have a hard time moving forward or healing because we're not looking within ourselves, but focusing on the outside, whether it's a person or a circumstance. So for example, if we're dealing with financial issues, we're like, man, Lord, if I just had more money, things would be all right. And then you get that money and you're able to pay those things, but you find yourself in the same situation over again. Or, man, Lord, if you would just bring me the man or woman of my dreams, I would be happy. But then that man or woman of your dreams comes along and you're still finding yourself unhappy, unsatisfied. You're still finding yourself needing to prove something to the world that really isn't what you're feeling. You delay your healing if you're harboring in fear. So with that being said, you have to dig deeper. You have to dig to the root of the problem. So if you're getting all this money because you believe that when you receive more money, everything is going to be okay, but you find yourself in the same situation over again, it's not the money that's the problem. That's the outside. That's looking outside. That's not looking within. So if you're still in the same situation when you have the money, is the problem the money or is the problem how you're handling the money? Is the problem the fact that you don't have the relationship that you want, or that you do have the relationship that you want and it's still not working? Or is the problem within you and how you're handling that situation? And I'm going to let you know right now that my pauses are intentional because I really do want this to be a reflection for you. I want you to reflect as you're reviewing this video, because God can talk to us through these videos, and I don't want it to be a distraction where he does reveal something to you and then you miss what I have to say next. Many of us have a hard time moving forward because we're in denial. You delay healing if you're harboring fear. You delay healing if you're harboring anger. You delay healing if you're harboring bitterness. You delay healing if you're harboring pride. You have to dig deeper. What is it that is causing this fear? What is it that's causing your anger? What is it that's causing you to be bitter? What is it that's causing you to be prideful? And the next question you want to ask yourself is it worth more to harbor those things than to be free? The word says, we may weep for a night, but joy comes in the morning. We may experience pain and suffering for a moment, but those tears from weeping are cleansing you. They are releasing all that is being harbored within. The healing comes. We have to release that pain. We have to release that anger. We have to release that bitterness. We have to release that pride. And to release it is to walk in forgiveness. Forgive that person or those people who triggered that pain. And forgive yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. When I wrote stop being so hard on yourself, I actually wrote that to me. I really did talk to myself during that, because I was in a situation that I was being double-minded. And my mind was telling me one thing, and I was confessing out of my mouth one thing, but my heart was saying something totally different. My mind was like, no, you don't need this. This is it. That's it. It's done. It's over with. Blah, blah, blah. You deserve better. Blah, blah, blah. And yes, that is true. That those things are true. But I was denying what my heart was telling me. My heart was telling me the complete opposite of what my mind was telling me. My heart was telling me, you're not done. My mind was telling me, you're done. My heart was telling me, no, you still want this. My mind was like, no, you don't want this anymore. And God reminded me that being double-minded means that you are going to be unstable. And I found myself being unstable because I was wrestling with my heart and I was wrestling with my mind. I had my heart and my mind fighting each other. So God told me to dig deeper. And I'm telling you, dig deeper. What is your heart telling you? Your heart is trying to tell you something. Dig deeper. Why do you believe that you need more money? What is it that's keeping you from that relationship? Or what is it that's keeping you in that relationship? Dig deeper. God is trying to remove the things that are in you that are not of Him. I'm going to repeat that. God is trying to remove the things that are inside of you that are not of Him. He's trying to remove the garbage. He's trying to remove the hurt. He's trying to remove the pain. He's trying to remove the anger. He's trying to remove the bitterness. He's trying to remove the pride. And He's trying to fill you up with Him. So what is your heart telling you? What is your heart telling you today? Listen to your heart. God is trying to reveal something to you. Stop being double-minded. Dig deeper. God is giving you the answers. Dig deep.